there was always kind of this frustration where like I was like getting in like disagreements or fights that I felt like I didn't have to be, or like I was missing some unknown skill that I didn't know where to find. And it was a deep frustration in my life for most of my life, and and like really unsure where to find those skills. And a significant amount of those skills have been through working with Jenny and like working the courses. Obviously, none of this is a magic bullet, but um, it really is night and day. Just interacting with people and just getting less triggered, being better able to deal with my triggers, being better able to like describe a difficult emotion I'm having and like not blame someone else for it if I have it. A lot of those things aren't like they're not directly skills that really involve anyone else. Like they're more like self-knowledge and know thyself. But being able to interact with people and be like, look, I'm like deeply triggered by this and I'm really frustrated and I really want to yell and I don't want to yell at you, so I'm going to leave and I'll be back in 20 minutes. Like having that kind of maturity is like not something I've had in my life before. And it's, like I've saved a lot of friendships I would have not had. Meeting Jenny in Copenhagen was probably one of the luckiest things of past decade. Her wisdom on just like emotional intelligence and managing trauma. It's been life changing. I think lastly, the thing that's really stuck with me is the science behind emotions and all of the explanations. Just some of the crazy, excuse me, some of the crazy little tidbits, like going with your gut, and that like the stomach region has like roughly as many neurons as in the brain of a cat, and like just like crazy concepts like that. I had been kind of struggling or like sort of searching for what intuition was for like a decade before that, and I had not found anything like that anywhere else. So, like looking hard for like a decade and not finding any of this information anywhere else was something that really stuck with me. I think my biggest gains have been in dealing with difficult situations. Um, I, I have more coping strategies to deal with, my triggered response and difficult emotions. I've gotten better at dealing with difficult emotions, but also have had the time to be able to work on the underlying traumas anyways, or as well. And so, a lot of the triggered responses are just smaller, even though I feel more capable of dealing with the larger ones if they still existed. It just feels like a holistic solution to a lot of trauma and a lot of skills I lacked in the past. I think a big thing I learned from this is, it's a game of inches, right? Just like getting better inch by inch. And I'm excited to like finally have the tools that I've been looking for my whole life. And I think even like what my family's been looking for without realizing it. The thing that really excites me is to just see where I am in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, inch by inch. It's, most of my life, or a significant part of my life had been not making any progress in this and, not going anywhere is incredibly frustrating. Uh, and I think I was looking for a magic bullet for a while. Uh, and, I think with anything, like anything like worth having is, slow to get and a lot of work. But, 2 years in, I'm seeing like some significant life-changing improvements in my life that I would not recognize. Like I don't think I would recognize myself if I saw me from, if 5 years ago me saw me today. And like I've been working on this enough that I'm like beginning to see the benefits of the work, and so I'm just down to keep doing the like intraday. I think because of the course and the work with Jenny, I'm out of a lot of pain that I thought was permanent and perpetual and unresolvable. And I hadn't found a way to, I hadn't found the skills to resolve elsewhere. And like now I'm really grateful to say I'm out of a lot of that pain.